Don't harass journalists is the direction that has been given to the special investigation team that is inquiring the leak of the FIR in the Anna University sexual assault case. Journalists, especially those handling crime beat, were called for inquiry by the special investigation team. The journalists have no problem with this particular inquiry, as they actually call it as a moral duty to go ahead and support and give all the answers. But the question here is that the way they've been treated seems to be not as per law, because several journalists claim that the way they were called in for the inquiry was through a WhatsApp summon, which is definitely not legal. And then what has happened is that two journalists have also alleged that their phones were confiscated without giving them prior intimation, or also telling them that there is something called as a return of property slip. This is a slip that they will have to use, and use that particular slip to go ahead and take their phones back from the court, because as per law, once an SIT confiscates anything from a witness, that particular object will be handed over to the court. Then from the court, the SIT will retrieve it, be it a phone, and after investigation, it should be handed over to the court from where the journalists are supposed to collect back. But this return of property slip was not handed over. This is the reason earlier the journalists from Chennai went ahead and met the state DGP Shankar Jiwal. They also, a representative team, also met with the SIT. However, as no solution could be derived, they went ahead and filed a case with Madras High Court. Justice Ilandirayan, who inquired the matter, put forward very, very important questions, because the biggest aspect here is that this particular FIR got leaked as it was uploaded into the CCTNS, which is a website handled by the police force. And in that particular website, once such a case which involves sexual assault or minors, that particular FIR must be locked in certain period of time, which did not happen. And journalists who downloaded it used an OTP giving their phone number, and they downloaded it. Now, the query was very simple. Who was the officer who wrote the FIR? Who uploaded the FIR? Are they responsible for the leak? Is a question that is supposed to be asked. However, what is happening is that the crime beat reporters who had actually gone ahead and reported on this matter, they are summoned. Some journalists claim that even though they are not involved in this case in any manner, not even reporting on it, they have also been summoned. And very importantly, nearly 52 questions were asked, and the senior journalist from Chennai claimed that this set of questions specifically were asking personal information about the journalist, and certain questions were extremely irrelevant. And that's the reason this was put forward before the DGP, before the SIT, and now in front of the court. And the justice very clearly asked, who is responsible for leaking this FIR? Because this particular FIR was first uploaded into the police website. Has a person been inquired? And the court has ordered the special investigation team not to harass journalists. And also, along with it, the court has also advised the journalists to go ahead and cooperate with the investigation, which the journalists have already said. So in such manner, this particular inquiry, which was supposed to be done into Anna University sexual abuse assault case, what has occurred is that the journalists in Chennai, especially those following crime beat, claim that in a kind of manner, they are being targeted for reporting heinous crime. Divyan, Pramod Madhav for India Today.